forces have given it back. Abhishek, each time there's been a targeted killing, the forces have in fact hunted down the terrorists. In this case, we expect that to happen as well, isn't it? Particularly, the trend is that the forces do try to send out a message that targeted killings of Hindus, minorities, Kashmiri Pandits here will not be tolerated.
Well, there has been a trend that once the security forces have identified a terror suspect, then unless he surrenders, he's taken down, and that's something that is being followed for the last 2-3 years in Kashmir. There have been several operations launched based on specific intelligence, and whenever there is a targeted killing, obviously, there is a flurry of information and intelligence that comes by. And based on that, the local police, the army, the CRPF, all security agencies that are part of the security grid in Jammu and Kashmir are activated to narrow down on suspects.
Abhishek, for our viewers who just joined us, give us an idea about what really happened. Where did this targeted killing take place? The brother of the deceased victim has also been injured in this.
Yes, it seems to be a case of classic targeted killings that have been taking place in Jammu and Kashmir for quite some time now. And the victim here is a 45-year-old identified as Sunil Bhatt, probably a Kashmiri Pandit. His brother as well has been injured. He's been rushed to a nearby hospital. The incident has taken place in Shopia, which is in South Kashmir, a hotbed of terror activities, and information still trickling in, sketchy details of what could have happened, but obviously the security agencies would be in a state of high alert to identify the suspects.
Be with us, Abhishek. Nirmal Singh, former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, is joining us. Nirmal Singh, another targeted killing of a Kashmiri Pandit in the valley. The spate of targeted killings, unfortunately, continues in this region.
Yes, it's very shocking. We have just heard that Sunil Kumar, along with his brother, he was working in his orchard, apple orchard, and he has been targeted and he has lost his life. And his brother is struggling for his life. This is another chaotic act of these the jihadi terrorists who are cowards, who don't have the guts to face our army, and they are resorting to this the genocide once again. But you must see, we must see that yesterday we were celebrating this Independence Day in Jammu and Kashmir, and we have seen that's how average Kashmiri was hoisting flags on their houses in Har Ghar Tiranga Yatra program, and average Kashmiri, he was joining the government programs everywhere in the valley, in the border, in the Dal Lake and all that. And the Sunil Kumar working in the field also indicates that people, they are resorting to their normal life. Even minorities, they are working in the field. But these cowards, they always look for easy targets, and they found Sunil Kumar in there amongst that. So ultimately, they have succeeded. But you will see that very soon he shall be eliminated. He was tracked down and eliminated. The government is also resorting to track down these overgrown workers. Have you seen that a few days back, Bita Karate, who is a murderer, who has killed a large number of Kashmiri Pandits, his wife has been terminated from the service, and similar.
But unfortunately, Mr. Nirmal Singh, there is a sense of panic, both amongst the minorities and also among the Kashmiri Hindus in this entire region. Unfortunately, many of them say that they can't deal with this anymore. They want to leave.
Yes, it has given a shock wave amongst the minorities. But we must appreciate that these people, because the confidence which has been infused by various measures taken by the government, security measures, that's why Sunil Kumar was working in his field in Shopian, which is the hotbed of terrorism. That also gives an indication. But ultimately, they have to be protected. It's the responsibility of the government, and government is trying to do it. And not to leave any, you can say, scope for these cowards to attack minorities. That's also there.
Nirmal, thanks for joining us with your views on that story. So you heard from the Deputy Chief Minister, former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, on the manner in which he says the government is taking all of these people on, the forces is taking all of these people on. However, remember, there's been a sense of panic in this region after targeted killings of Kashmiri Pandits, a trend that has been started of late and has picked up. Several targeted killings is what we have been reporting on for days together. In fact, there's a reaction that has come in on the latest targeted killing of a Kashmiri Pandit in the valley. Listen in.
मैं जब हमारा वाक़ा हुआ मेरे भाई के साथ, मैं 4 बार ड्यूकॉम के पास गया, डीसी के पास गया, उन्होंने एक बात ही हमारी नहीं सुना, बोला अपने गांव में बैठो, उधरी मारो, उधरी करो अपना काम। इसीलिए आज हमें ये देखना पड़ा, पहले उनको लाओ, इनको यहाँ से दफा करो, फ्रॉम सर्विस करो डीसी और ड्यूकॉम साहब को। आज वही हुआ जो परसों हमारे साथ हुआ, आज इस घर के साथ हुआ। उन्होंने कुछ नहीं, उनको बोला यहाँ हर जगह सीआरपी डाली, हर जगह पुलिस डाला, यहाँ क्या दिया हमें? कौन सी सिक्योरिटी है? यही सिक्योरिटी रखी हमें यहाँ। डीसी को बोला कौन सी सिक्योरिटी रखी है? तो हुआ है जहाँ भी हुआ, उन्होंने क्या किया?